Welcome, huge movie fanatic Nate, stopping on by. This time coming your way to complete the VHS showcasings of I guess what you could call the Basket Case trilogy. So years and years and years ago I showcased my media early 80s VHS release of Basket Case, and you may have seen that I've just recently showcased the original North American VHS release of Basket Case 2. Now I'm coming your way to showcase the original, possibly only North American VHS release of Basket Case 3. Then I think it's like The Progeny. As we can see on the top corner there, copyright 1992, MCA Home Video Incorporated, all rights reserved, and printed in USA. Taking a closer look at the front cover, I've commented how much I love the cover art for Basket Case 1 and 2 with Belial peeking out of the basket. They went for it and made a completely unique and different artwork for the third and final film in Basket Case 3, as you'll see as I pan further down, but in this case we've got Basket Case 3 in the Basket Case blood-curdly font. The Progeny, it's the only basket case with like a title, like I don't know what they call it, like a whatever, subtitle or whatever the hell it is. Basket Case 3, The Progeny, and this thing's called a tagline. It's time to build a bigger basket. Then as you can see as we pan further down, the kind of interesting cover art for Basket Case 3, which is, the baby bouncing baby Belials in the kind of a basket baby carriage thing. Perfect cover art for Basket Case 3. So there you go. And this might have been the very first time I noticed there's actually 3 baby Belials in the basket. So I'm assuming that's purposeful for the third film in the series, Basket Case 3. As we can see under that image, abbreviated credits there, looks like Annie Ross. Now I'm assuming every time there's a box, or not a box, but a rectangle around their name, they requested it. So Annie Ross very well may have requested a rectangle around her name. I'm pretty sure that like whenever that happens, it's requested by the actor, and it's just like, give me a break. Like I know that happened on like the Don't Go in the Woods. Someone in Don't Go in the Woods requested a box around their name. It's like every single one in Don't Go in the Woods is a nobody. I'm talking about the original movie from the early 80s. And it's like, we're gonna, some nobody in the original Don't Go in the Woods wants a rectangle around their name? Come on. But anyway, that's another video. This is abbreviated credits, a rectangle around Annie Ross's name. We can see a kind of a variation there of Shapiro Glickenhaus Home Video on the bottom corner. Now, technically, this isn't Shapiro Glickenhaus Home Video because it's MCA Universal Home Video, but I guess they want to make it look like it's also Shapiro Glickenhaus Home Video as well. Obviously, being an MCA Universal Home Video release, it's got that, the MCA layout, closed caption, rated R, and I guess that's like that oval thing is like a frickin', I think that's like an MPAA logo or something. Stereo in red, in the other bottom corner, MCA Universal Home Video logo, which was early 90s. They'd used that from like 1990 on their video cassettes all the way to like 96, I think, and then they changed it, I think, in 97. Taking a look at the right spine on the top, early 90s MCA Universal Home Video logo, and just like with the VHS release of Basket Case 2, Basket Case 3 looks great, the spine with just red on black. Basket Case gory blood-curdling font. Basket Case 3, The Progeny. VHS logo in a little rectangle there. Hi-Fi Stereo, catalog number 81247. Taking a look at the left spine, same thing I think. I think the red of the title there appears to be possibly a little faded on this spine versus the other spine, so I'm glad that the other spine is not as faded as this spine is. Top of this particular VHS release of Basket Case 3 looks exactly like this. Taking a look at the back of the VHS, on the top corner there we've got early 90s MCA Universal Home Video, and we've already covered some of that information with the release year of 1992. Barcode other top corner along with VHS. Basket Case 3, The Progeny, in the beautiful blood-curdling red font. Got 4 images from the film here in addition to the synopsis. He's back. He's bad. And he's a dad. Belial, everyone's favorite beast in a box, is back in this sensational sequel to the witty, macabre horror series. This time around, Belial and his equally unusual bride are about to discover the perils of parenthood, following a wild road trip with Granny Ruth and her unspeakable family of freaks. The mutant Mrs. Belial delivers a litter of bouncing mini-monsters, but the blessed event turns into a nightmarish ordeal when the police kidnap the little critters, causing Belial to go on a shocking rampage in his new, fiendishly created mechanical body, crawling with special effects straight out of your wildest nightmares. This cult horror hit is the ultimate for fans of the truly outlandish. You can see color 1 hour and 30 minutes because MCA Universal Home Video doesn't deal with 90 minutes. They'll say 1 hour 30 minutes, which I gotta admit, as a teenager I definitely liked that way of doing movie running times more than simply saying 85 or 90 minutes or 100 minutes. At the time I didn't know. When I was a teenager I didn't know how long 100 minutes was. I didn't know what 85 minutes was. I wanted to see 1 hour and 30 minutes if a movie was 90 minutes long. We can see rated R, closed captioned, and copyright for the actual production, maybe finalizing of the film here itself is copyright 1991, SGE Entertainment Corporation, all rights reserved. Taking a look at the video cassette itself, yeah, I would imagine that the label here has deteriorated over years. I would imagine it originally was more white than this, and now as you can see the label is less white. As a matter of fact, like all the kind of the blue, like the watermark underneath, you can barely see. Yeah, you can barely see. Maybe the watermark turned into all this goopy gack. Yeah, it's hard to say, but you can't even really see the blue like MCA home, MCA Universal Home Video watermarks that's it's printed under there. But we've got the Basket Case 3 font. The Progeny, color 1 hour and 9 color 1 hour and 30 minutes. We've got the Dolby BNR logo, which is really random and strange on there. Closed caption logo, rated R. All important normal FBI warning information there. Universal MCA Universal Home Video logo, the 90s, early 90s version. And it says VHS Hi-Fi Stereo there in the bottom corner. You can see in the other bottom corner, printed in USA, and like in the bottom center there, it's like kind of a blurred copyright 92 for MCA Home Video Incorporated, all rights reserved. Taking a look at the spine, like you can see it's not as browned as the top label is. You can see a little bit there, maybe on the left, the remnants of the blue MCA Universal like home video watermark that they put on their labels at the time. But in any case, Basket Case 3, the Progeny logo, early 90s MCA Universal Home Video logo, and once again it says copyright 92 for the video release year and printed in USA. So finally, after years and years in the making, this channel is finally delivered on, showcasing all 3 of the Basket Case VHSs for North America. And like I say, the original one that I showcased from the early 80s, the media VHS I got, isn't necessarily the very first one, but it's one of the first ones. And I can say without a doubt that the VHSs I showcased for Basket Case 2 and 3 are the first North American VHS releases, and possibly only. I don't know if I don't imagine they would have put out any other VHS releases of Basket Case 2 and 3 over the years. So I guess now my channel is complete. because I've showcased all 3 basket case VHSs so I can retire. So it's been a fun ride. Hope you guys enjoyed the channel. I'm done with the channel now, just kidding. But I guess that pretty much does it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, we'll catch you on the next video.